You're here for Baldur's Gate 3? Okay, Jaguar. You were every single fucking time I loaded up that game, you literally just fucking typed in chat like, I'm going to bed now, like, I'm snoozing, I'm falling asleep. Oh, I wasn't watching. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Every time. And you guys wonder, what motion was that again? It was this motion. And you guys wonder why, when I was playing Baldur's Gate 3, I was like, I need to quit. The whole time I was streaming it, I was like, this game is killing my stream. It's killing my like. I actually was so depressed during the Baldur's Gate streams because all of my content was suffering so hard. All my numbers were down across the board on every single social media, and I was putting my fucking heart and soul into playing that game. Like I was doing like 14-hour, 13-hour streams every time I played it. I was trying so hard, and all my numbers were fucking crashing. They were all crashing. It was crazy. Baldur's Gate was so bad for me. But at the same time, while I was playing it, I was like, I really, really, really don't want to start this and not finish it. Because that happened with, like, Legend of Zelda. I had that with, like, my second playthrough of Elden Ring, which is, to be fair, whatever. Like, who cares about the second Elden Ring playthrough? But I never finished, like, the Legend of Zelda game. I never finished Elden Ring when I did that playthrough. Like, I didn't want to start it and not finish it. You know what I mean? Because, like, it's just what it is. It's kind of, I wanted I wanted to be able to say, like, I stuck through this until the very end and I didn't quit. You know? You enjoyed it? Sorry to hear it hurt my numbers. It's over. I finished it and I'm proud of myself. No, I'm proud of myself. Don't worry. You don't need to apologize. I fucking did it. And now I'm good. Like, I'm back. You know? I was just, at the time, of course, like, that's what this job does to you, I guess. Is like, it doesn't matter, right? Like, yeah, no, the Raphael thing is crazy. I want to do more paint stream real quick. Sorry, but it doesn't matter if your graph looks like, you know, your graph looks like this, okay? Like your streaming graph or whatever. Like, it looks like this, basically, okay? Right? And this is what the streaming graph looks like, basically, okay? But let me tell you, when you are in this section right here, when you are here, oh, you can't really fucking see this, sorry, 1 second. When you're here, this is the worst fucking shit in your entire life. Like, this is like the most depressing shit ever when you're here. And it doesn't matter that the graph goes from here to here. Like, it doesn't matter that the graph is trending like this. When you're here, oh my god, is it depressing? Where are we now? Well, if I were to do like my OF numbers because my OF numbers are my income, and I could like show you guys the graph, but like the OF numbers are basically, I want to say, like, my OF numbers look like this probably, okay? Something along the lines of like this. Probably something like this, basically. And right now, this is where I am. It's probably, oh fuck. Hold on. Let me just change this a little bit here. Or let me just give myself more space on the canvas. 1 second. It's probably more like, like this right now. Like, it probably goes, it's probably further down, I would say. So right now, right now I would say, like, we're here on OF or whatever. Like, around here. Without getting too personal, would you say make a good living? Yes. Even now, even here, at this part of the graph, where I am right now, I'm doing fine. Financially, I am fine. The only thing that I don't... So, the thing is, for me, this part of the graph here all of this was about affording surgery. That's kind of what it was all about. And that's why you have this like, you have this huge drop off right here. Because what happened here was, as soon as I got this far into, as soon as I got to like here, basically, the timeline is something along the lines of like, the timeline is something along the lines of like, basically in terms of like timing and stuff. Let me go back to brushes. Here, like right here, around, I booked FFS, and then here, I made the deposit on my FFS, like right here. I was like, okay, I made the deposit on my FFS, so now I've got it. Like I had the money for it, I got it, I bought it. Then here was FFS. And that was like, at this point, I was like, I was really out of it, you know? You know? For F's sake. Oh, no, sorry. What is the link of my Aoife? It's in the link tree. Yeah. Anyway, and then after FFS, I had a little bit of time off or whatever. Like here, you know, I had a time to recover and stuff. Or wasn't doing that much. And then I'm like, I gotta get back on my grind. My income is like too low right now. I gotta get back on my grind. So I started grinding again. And then I kind of had a big spike around here. And then I had like, this year started. And it was like, you know, like here it was like visitor group number 1, visitor group number 2, another visitor group, a trip to Japan, another visitor, I took a trip, Baldur's Gate 3, and it's like all of these little mini events that just like moving apartment, visit, you know, like, yeah, people visiting, moving apartment, more people visiting, actually, or like apartment searching, more people visiting, moving into the apartment, more people visiting, going on a trip, me going on a, or you know, it's like, yeah, all this stuff basically. So basically this is, I want to say this is my first time now, like in a long time, where I'm finally able to just do content, you know? That's what I would like, honestly. To just have, like, the ability now where, like, really my only obligation is content. I don't have an obligation to people. I don't have an obligation to network with people. I don't need to be friends with people. I don't need to, like, talk to people. I don't need to do anything. I just need to do my own shit, and my job is be hot. And that's what I want. Like, ideally because I am lucky in so many ways, right? I want the best job for me, and really what I tried to turn my job, because if we look at like our graph here, okay? If we look at like our job here, I was doing like porn stuff here, basically, right? Up until here. And then basically here, I was like, okay, porn is not for me. And that's why it dropped, right? Like this big drop was when I was like, okay, like porn is not for me. I don't mind being hot and naked or whatever, but I don't want to do like porn, basically, is what I decided, right? I'll just be hot naked. But what I was hoping was it's so funny. I'm gonna keep the proofs just popped up. Anyway, I just wanted to be hot, and I wanted my job to essentially be like, I look hot, and my job is to continue to get hotter. And that's kind of the perfect job for me, because what it means is my job, in a weird way, is focus on your transition. Do your transition as well as possible, and the more you do your transition well, the hotter you get. And the hotter you get, the better your content gets. And the better you, like, the more people want to see, like, your content. So that was, like, my thought process, was just keep getting hotter, you know? Now, it doesn't work like that exactly, obviously. There's, like, a limit. But I wanted to just keep getting hotter. But the problem that I've ran into ever since on the timeline here, right, when I had like surgery or whatever, like since the surgery timeline, basically, like right here, is that like, yeah, I was kind of getting hotter here, but like at a certain point, I've had like so much other shit going on that I'm not getting hotter, you know? Here, I was like fucking grinding makeup and I was getting way better at makeup and I was getting way hotter because my makeup skills were getting so much better. I was getting better at hairstyling, like clothing, fashion, everything. God, if I could find you some of the old ass outfits I was wearing, and it's not because I thought they looked good. Um, it's just because I didn't fucking own clothes, you know? Like, God, my old outfits were so ass. And I just didn't have outfits, you know? Yeah, it's hard to focus on anything other than transition, exactly. But like, you know, so like from like here to like here, like even along here, so much of this time has been like I've been getting better outfits, getting more better makeup skills, getting like slightly prettier, but like yeah, I want to have so I'm this is way too long of a rant basically, but like I want to have my time to just grind getting fucking hotter and shit, and it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so fucking good. When I get so much hotter, it's gonna be so good. I'm so gassed to look for boobs, you know?